let's change up the scenery a little bit, shall we? I was sitting here and I was interacting with Prometheus here. Prometheus is a platinum genetic stripe. As most of you know, my genetic stripes are very cool to me. But I wanted to talk a little bit about reticulated python personalities. They come in so many different personalities, and for the most part, every one of them is just as better as just as good as the last, if not better. For the most part, you hear a lot of people say that the snake might be cage aggressive. Very misleading title to give a snake. I don't like that phrase. I don't like that term, giving a snake cage aggressive. That just means it's got a good feeding response. It might be not getting adequate food, but you know, the person always tells you he's cage aggressive, but once you get him out, he's fine. Perhaps you need to maybe offer it a hide, someplace that it feels a little bit more secure. Maybe the enclosure is too big for it and it's just feeling very defensive. And there again, you hook train and you can break the snake of that and not have to worry about it anyway. But guys, most of you know I've been dealing with snakes since 1994, which is 25 years. I've gone through the ball pythons, the colubrids, the boas, the Burmese pythons. When I got to retics, their personalities, this guy right here, once he gets to a comfortable position, he'll sit there for hours. He has got such a great personality. And I attribute that a lot to the breeder. This one here came from Corey Kraft up at Crafty Exotics. And you can tell, I mean, a breeder that spends the time with the hatchlings and gets them really tamed out or used to people, you can really tell the difference in their personality. I've got two snakes downstairs, my golden child and my motley golden child. Those two, I mean, you slide the glass open and they're coming out and they're like, hey, what's up? You gonna handle me today? And I can just put my hand down there and pick them up, right? And for the most part, I don't have any really defensive snakes. I like to think that I give them adequate hides, giving them an adequate, secure place to stay. And it really makes a big difference on their disposition. This guy here was in his water. I think he's just about ready to go into blue again. As you can see, he's chubby. He's got a lot of a really nice deposit to give to me in the next few days. But for the most part, I mean, such a great snake. Look at the head on this guy. I mean, they can't be beat. Personalities of reticulated pythons, as most of you know, they are incredibly, incredibly intelligent. And for me, once I got to the retics, there wasn't going to be any other breed. I mean, I absolutely love them. This guy right here, each and every time I interact with him, he just does better and better. So, and that's key. For those of you that are interested in getting into reticulated pythons, make sure that you have a schedule that you can devote a lot of time for it. Whether you have one snake or like myself who has 20 to 30 snakes with, of course I got 25 in the oven. So, but I spend a lot of time with each and every one of my snakes, even my big ones. I got my female breeder out the other day for the first time. And it didn't take her but maybe 5 minutes to say, oh yeah, I remember this. This guy likes to take me out a lot and interact with me. So getting back to the personalities of them, if you ask me, retics can't be beat. I've had the boas, I've had the berms, I've had the ball pythons, and what's really cool is the point of each snake that you deal with, each reticulated python, has a different personality. And for the most part, every one of their personalities is friendly. They make excellent pets. I just know they can't be beat. Most of you know that I'm very passionate about my retics, and they do get handled often. Keeps their personality good. It keeps them used to human interaction, and keeps a good snake. If any of you guys have any questions about the how to break a cage aggressive, or yeah, I said I don't like that, and now I'm catching myself using it, a defensive snake, let me know. I'd be glad to help you out. Biggest thing is offer them a good hide, give them a secure place to stay in their enclosure. A lot of you use tubs. You'll notice that the feeding response is stronger with tubs. For the most part, when that drawer opens up, or you slide that tub out, they think they're getting fed, they're going to strike. That is not a cage aggressive animal. That is an animal that thinks it's getting fed when you slide the drawer open. If you're in enclosures, a lot of you like to say, oh, you know, I've got a 6-foot reticulated python, I'm gonna get it an 8-foot enclosure. I got news for you guys. You put a 6-foot retic in an 8-foot enclosure, you may have a pretty defensive snake on your hands after a little while. They have to feel secure. It's good to put them in that size of enclosure if you have a good hide for them. And we're going to go over that. I've got an idea for a video and some of the differences I'm going to make down in my layer in taking a standard 4x2 or even a 6x2 enclosure and making it more secure for the animal, which gives them an even better disposition. But I digress. I wanted to talk about personalities. Some of them are incredibly comical. If you follow me on Instagram on Mostly Snakes, you'll see my motley golden child. She's just got a face on her that cracks me up every time, and she is one I can slide the window open and she's right there. She's just saying, hey, what's up? She's not offering to bite or anything. She's just very curious. So take the time to figure out your retic's personality. See what makes him a little bit more secure, and interact with him for sure. There isn't anything more rewarding. Hope you liked the video. I really hope you liked Prometheus. And got a good video coming tomorrow. I've got a new snake coming in from, oh gosh, let me get Nate's Snakes out of Pennsylvania. So we got a orange glow male coming tomorrow. So be on the lookout for the unboxing video for it. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Say bye, Prometheus. Ha 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 ha.